Hi, I'm Matt Williamson with Yardbarker, here to talk Houston Texans with you. And not a real popular team right now. A lot of people are crushing this team for trading DeAndre Hopkins. How could they take David Johnson and his contract? And I understand all that, and trust me, I'm mostly in that corner as well. But I also think there is some value to truly making this Deshaun Watson's team, and they're going to extend his contract surely. And there's also a little bit of a trend around the NFL of being less dependent on one receiver and diversifying that passing game a little bit. I do think Houston is attempting to do that. We'll see how it works out. Again, I don't love the move, though. Houston did have to face a very difficult schedule last year, and their combined opponents went on to win just under 53% of their games in 2019. Houston still won 10 games atop the AFC South. That's the second straight season that Bill O'Brien's team has won double-digit games. The Texans also allowed 6.1 yards per play on defense, a really poor number without question. But they did face one of the most difficult slates of opposing offenses last year, and they played much of the season without J.J. Watt. Still, their yards per play differential ended up at just negative zero point 0.4 yards per play. Only 7 teams in the entire league were worse on a per play basis. However, their special teams were one of the best in the league. They were 5th best team in the league in special teams. But if you reverse the outcome of all their one-score games, the Texans would have ended up the season at just 5 wins rather than 10. And shockingly, Houston scored 7 fewer points than they allowed last year. That's very rare for a 10-win team. The Texans also only recorded 31 sacks last season, and they allowed 49. This is quite concerning. Sack differential is a strong indicator for determining just how potent a team is overall, and they were pretty bad in that phase, obviously. And this defense was horrendous on third downs and in the red zone as well. Getting Watt back should help, as will the continued development of the Texans' offensive line. But still, all things point to this team being not quite as good as their 2019 record indicated. That being said, I am also very open to the idea that Watson is a very special player and will often find a way to get his team to a victory even when the odds are stacked against them. And as I said, this is absolutely Deshaun Watson's team at this point. Thanks so much. I am Matt Williamson with Yardbarker.